Good evening and thank you for joining us. In celebration of Queen Elizabeth Platinum Jubilee, we're hosting the Queen's Platinum Jubilee Bake Off Kuwait edition. 3 chefs are competing to create their own twist on the British pudding. But first, let's meet our judges. Our judges, we're very happy to have you guys here with us today. And is everyone as excited as I am?
Definitely.
Sure. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. First, let's start off with Her Excellency Belinda Lewis, British Ambassador in Kuwait.
Yes, please call me Belinda.
Fantastic. I love first name basis. Also, Mohammed Aqua, comedian and content creator.
I try.
What do we call you? Aqua or Mohammed?
Aqua.
Aqua.
That's what
calls
everybody
you.
knows, yeah?
Yes.
Easier.
Easier, much easier. And also, last but not least, Nabila Al-Anjari, General Manager at Leaders Group and Horeca Kuwait. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
So, Your Excellency, let's talk a little bit about the occasion. Today, we're gathered here for a special occasion. If you can elaborate and tell us more about it, please.
Yes, so this is all about celebrating Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee, which symbolises 70 years on the British throne. She's the first British monarch to have reached a 70-year reign, and we think she's probably the only monarch in the world who has managed that. And further back in time, these things weren't documented in the same way, so we're not quite sure. But it really is a moment to stop and celebrate somebody who has dedicated her entire life to public service.
Yes, of course, indeed. And we're celebrating it in a very interesting way, a bake-off. Why a bake-off?
Well, British people just love eating. I think for a long time people would joke about the quality of our cuisine, and over the last couple of decades in the UK I think food has been taken much more seriously. We've got a real mix of cuisines that reflects what a mixed community of people we have in the UK, which makes it really exciting. And I think on the pudding, the choice of a pudding rather than a main course or anything else, puddings just feel special.
I've had pudding in the past, but never a British pudding, so I'm quite excited to try something new today. Not new to you, but new to us, I guess. Mohammed, are you excited to try the pudding? Have you had it in the past?
Well, of course I did. Me personally, I'm not a sweet tooth person. Look, let me say this. This is going to be really unfair for the chefs, to be honest.
Why?
Me being here, because I could be either their best friend or their worst enemy, because I'm the end user. So what I taste is what I tell you.
So you're going to be very frank and blunt tonight.
Of course, like I know nothing about what goes in the cake or what goes in the bakery, what kind of ingredients. If the thing tastes good, I'm happy.
What about you, Nabila?
Yeah, I will see the result. I am always with the result. If it is nice, I will be with the best.
Sounds wonderful. Now that we've met our amazing judges for today, let's go ahead and meet our chefs. First off, Chef Ben.
Hi, my name is Ben. I'm chef de cuisine for Grand Hyatt Hotel. I've been in Kuwait 6 months now. I'm loving it so far. I grew up with a family of farmers and I fell into passion of food from an early age. I used to cook with my grandparents and my parents from an early age. It's a real pleasure to take part in this competition for Her Majesty the Queen's Jubilee coming up in June. It's a privilege to take part of this experience for history. She's breaking the 70th year on the reign, so it's a pleasure to be part of.
Next, Chef Gina.
My name is Chef Gina. I am working at Elan restaurant. We have already opened almost 1 year in Kuwait. Okay, it is franchise from the London, and it will be doing good, great business right now.
And finally, Chef Matt, who doesn't want to be addressed as chef, so let's just say our diplomat cook of the day.
I'm Matt Nottingham. I'm the Deputy Head of Political Section at the British Embassy in Kuwait. So I started cooking at quite a young age, helping my mum in the kitchen, making pancakes and cakes and things like that. And yeah, so I've always developed my passion for cooking since I was a child. Even though I'm an amateur cook, I'm in this definitely to win it. I will use any means necessary, any tools at my disposal to do so. For one day only, I'm not a diplomat in Kuwait, I am a professional chef.
On your marks, get set, and start baking. So, Chef Ben, working very hard.
Hi, good to see you. Very well.
Tell us more, what are you preparing for us today?
So today I'm doing a Bakewell tart. It's a British classic with a small twist. So I would like to change a little bit with an addition of chocolate. So the tart shell itself is made from chocolate also. And then we have a chocolate cream on the side and a vanilla custard. Just to add a bit of indulgence for the Kuwaiti market.
You think you're going to be done on time?
Inshallah, yes.
Yes. Thank you, Chef Ben, and we won't disturb you any longer. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, good luck.
Thank you. Good luck.
Moving on to Chef Matt, the only guy here who is not really a chef, but can do wonders, I heard.
Yeah, well, as long as I can keep the eggshell out of the mixture, I will be a lot calmer. Today I'm trying to do a bread and butter pudding with a twist. So it is going to be two different types of bread and butter pudding. Bread and butter pudding is traditionally kind of a peasant's dessert. Dates back 500 years.
Wow.
But now I'm trying to update it for the Queen's Jubilee. So it's going to be served at the Queen's birthday party, the QBP. So this is going to be the QBBP, the Queen's bread and butter pudding. I feel quietly confident. I think I'm going to bring something which maybe the other competitors aren't going to maybe surprise them with my skill levels going into this competition. That's what I'm hoping for. It's I'm not going to lie, it's quite stressful right now. You know, I had a bit of a problem with the electric mixer, so I had to switch to a hand mixer. Unfortunately, I covered one of the judges in egg and sugar, which I hope won't count against me come the final discussions.
Matt, thank you so much. We can't wait to try all of these different flavors, but very rich. Thank you so much and best of luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Moving on to Chef Gina, all the way from Sri Lanka, with a very interesting pudding. Tell us the title or the name of your pudding.
Actually, there is a lot of variety of the British desserts. There is date pudding, there is chocolate biscuit pudding. I make like as layers, and there is caramel in the between. I'm going to serve with vanilla ice cream with some raspberry powder.
Fantastic.
Those, because this is our own creations, and yesterday I have produced this, and I create some own name.
Yeah, what did you call it?
Name the Grand Typhoon.
The Grand Typhoon.
Oh,
Sounds
Very
exciting.
interesting. Sounds delicious. Best of luck to you, and we can't wait to try it.
Thank you very much.
good luck.
Actually, yes, everyone participate to win the game, right? And then I focused to finish within 1 hour because there was 2 hours earlier planned. Then they have changed to the 1 hour. And because mostly we organize, I think 3 of us organize well and to success the dish.
So, back at the table, guys, what do you think of all the puddings? Which one seems more likely to win?
It's too early to tell. You know, looks might be deceiving now. You know, the chefs are working. I could tell you Ben is, you know, making something really nice, and you know, he's decorating his stuff, and Chef Gina as well. Now, Matt, don't let the looks fool you.
What do you girls
See,
think?
I'm struggling to imagine what Matt's pudding is going to look like. I think we've seen maybe Ben's pudding at a more advanced stage, so I think I know what the finished article is going to look like. Maybe Chef Gina's. I think I can picture it from what he said about the ingredients, but Matt's, I don't know what to expect.
And what are the bases of the judgment today? Is it more towards taste or presentation or both of them? Share what you think.
Most of everything. We have to see the ingredients, the taste, and the presentation. It's very important.
Consistency of the thing, all of it together.
So guys, it seems like pudding is not always as presentable or appealing as we would think of it, but our chefs are preparing very, very, very interesting ones. Let's go back to them. Chefs, you should be plating your dishes right now. Let's go. We're running out of time, guys. Please. Time's up. Let's count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone, leave the counters. Well, well, well. Let's see what we got. Wow, look at the crown.
Oh,
Wow.
that is beautiful. I think the crown's a wonderful touch, Chef Jean. I'm really impressed with that.
Wow, it's a piece of art, really.
That's gorgeous.
Very nice. Now we will taste it. Yeah.
He has a lot of layers like he promised us. We're looking at chocolate, caramel, coffee, ganache, and something else. What else?
And ice cream.
Ice cream, yes.
raspberry
Also made in
powder.
house.
Yeah.
Ice cream always gets me. Right now he's just teasing us right now.
Oh, sauce.
So you made the ice cream as well? Yeah. Yeah. That's lovely. Not too sweet. Really creamy.
So that was Chef Gina's pudding. 2 more puddings. Let's move on. Let's see what Matt has for us.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Was
Welcome to the disaster zone.
No, don't say that.
Man.
So we've gone from the sublime to the ridiculous in terms of presentation and size. But what I can promise is, if you finish all of your plates, I've got a lot more.
That's too much.
Loaded.
It is too
So,
much.
please, so what we have here is a duo of bread and butter puddings. There's a kind of coconut infused one and a chocolate infused one. I've gone a bit overboard with the garnishes.
Do you think
the
so?
powders, and I took a bit of Chef Ben's kind of splat of ganache, which I added at the last minute. But I think it tastes good. It probably doesn't look how I could in my mind last night.
Okay.
But anyway.
But you know what? I'm glad you made it in time because we thought we were running out of time.
Too much.
Well, you might taste it.
Oh, you weren't joking when you said something about peasants, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's one of those that you close your eyes and
And imagine it's something
The
else.
cinnamon taste is very high.
Too much?
Too much cinnamon. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you see?
Dig deep into it. Make sure you get some of the marmalade. I'm very pleased with my
I
marmalade.
took
Where
a
is the
bite.
marmalade?
It's kind of splashed out through the pudding.
The softer. Oh yeah, this is a softer one. Took a bite from the edge.
So Belinda, what do you think? Should he be scared to go back to the office tomorrow morning? Or?
Well,
It needs.
I think it's
I
a
think
lot of,
I think there's a lot
oily
of
taste.
creativity and positive energy in this plate. Yeah.
There's also a lot of butter.
There's a lot of butter. There's a lot of food. There's a lot of chocolate, and there's it's like a big melange of lots of stuff.
It's one of those puddings where the diet starts tomorrow. Very much.
Wonderful. Matt, thank you so much. We're going to
you.
see what they think towards the end. But
Great.
before that,
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
But before that, we have one more pudding that looks very professional right here. What? Ben, look at what you've got. What is this?
Thank you. So we have a bakewell tart, a British classic, with the theme of summer, perfect in time for Majesty, the Queen's Jubilee coming up. So we have the tart in the middle, little twist with the chocolate base, and then we have vanilla mousse and a chocolate custard. It's a bit of fun.
So inspired by summer in England.
Inspired by
All the
summer,
flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. It's really delicate.
I hope the taste is good.
Yeah.
Very happy and colorful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to dig in. I don't want to ruin it.
Please do. You must try.
Please.
Okay. We eat from the dish, please. Okay. From where we want us to
Any
start.
way you
Will
like.
you start?
Would you like me to cut
Okay.
it for you?
Okay. It is the same.
No.
You might not need a knife.
No, you don't need a knife. Mohammed.
Yeah. I'll catch one.
We try to get a little bit of the fruit and the two custards also, just to bring some acidity and sweetness.
Custard.
What is this, Ben? This sort of fruit sauce.
That's a raspberry coulis.
There's a meringue texture in it.
Yeah, frangipane. It's like the Victoria sponge base, but we've added almonds
Very
inside.
nice.
So how many
There's
textures?
some nuts. There is nuts.
Yes. Yeah, there's almonds and there's hazelnuts.
That's what I've been
That's
thinking.
amazing.
Like different textures,
Yes.
right?
We have the smoothness from the custards and the crunchiness from the tart and the nuts.
It's a little gooey
Exactly.
in one place and then crispy at another, and then lots of things happening in your
All
mouth.
in your mouth.
I was about to say that. There's a lot of things happening in my mouth. They can't tell.
How do you get it to? So it looks like a snowflake with all the little holes in it.
We bake it in between two sheets of silicone in the oven, and then it sets, and then we just break it into
I haven't seen anything like that before. I've seen the strands,
Yes.
but I haven't seen that done before. I've just stand here
Amazing.
all that.
Good?
We're all like,
Have you tried the glass?
no.
Beautiful. Thank you.
All right,
Thank
this is
you.
going to be a very difficult decision, definitely.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
You guys want to think about it a little bit?
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so they've clearly worked very hard at this, all of them. But what do you guys think? Mohammed.
No, I'd rather, you go ahead.
Okay, Belinda. Ladies
Well,
first.
So to me, there is one that I prefer, but I thought there were really, really good, really interesting, pleasing elements about two in particular. When I saw Matt's brave attempt, I'm really glad that he took part, but I think I'm safe in not losing him from my staff. I didn't like the taste of Matt's. It was too buttery, really, really rich, and the presentation, I think maybe there's room for improvement there. I think with Ben's, I love the crunch and the lightness and just the texture of the base, and baking in the nuts. I didn't think I would enjoy that, and actually it worked really, really well. And I like the tartness of the raspberry coulis, and it looked beautiful. It really did look like a summer party going on the plate.
Garden.
Yeah, it did. I really like that. Chef Gina's, I loved the fact that it wasn't too sweet. And when I heard him describing his ingredients and the different layers of caramel and chocolate and biscuit and more chocolate and more sugar, I didn't like the sound of it, and I didn't think I would enjoy it, but actually the bitterness of the dark chocolate completely balanced out all of that sweetness. And to me, it came together beautifully in terms of taste. the size, the presentation. I thought it just looked gorgeous on the
And
plate.
what did you think of the crown?
So I thought he'd really thought about what was the theme, and it just looked like a celebration of the Platinum Jubilee in pudding form. It couldn't have been anything other than that. So I thought it was very, very distinctive, as well as tasting just beautiful. It's very, very memorable. When I think about looking at the pudding, I can still taste it now.
Yes, artistic and delicious. Nabila, do you agree?
I agree with Linda, what she said. The three do their best, really. But I go for Ben, which I like the way he do a presentation for his colorful presentation. I like the nuts, you know, inside the crunchy taste, and I think he's thinking about the summer because the birthday for Her Majesty Queen is in the summer.
Yes.
So he's preparing the summertime. So I like the fresh fruits also as well. And yeah, I go with.
So you liked both the taste
Yeah.
and the theme.
And the theme, yeah, and the
Fantastic.
presentation. First impression. Yeah.
What about you, Muhammad?
Well, let me say, what my opinion is it's going to be divided into a few parts, because as a person, all right, if you ask me which type of sweets you prefer, now I'm not talking about the complexity of it or you know, the sophistication of it. No, I'm just talking as a taste. I'm an end user. I would have loved to have what Matt did with a cup of tea. Honestly, you know, I would enjoy it with a cup of tea. But I know it's not the best looking.
Look at this guy. The beginning of the show, he was like, I'm not much of a sweet tooth. And then he devoured the whole thing, mashallah.
Yes, I did. I'm hungry. Yes, I ate. Yeah, cleaned my plates clean. All of them were good. If you ask me about Ben, you know, he did a great theme. I would say it's a great theme. With the fruits and everything else and all of that, yes. And if we look at Gina's one, I think the ice cream gets me. Personally, the ice cream gets me. The dark chocolate and the ice cream. And the different elements, there's a lot of elements that you guys would know, I wouldn't, you know.
Yeah.
To me, that was chemistry.
He did a great job with the
Yeah.
vanilla ice cream in-house, made it just for this event.
So,
Well, it sounds like we have different opinions.
no, but if I want to be fair, yeah, okay, I'm still saying yes, I would. If you put the three of them in front of me, I might get Matt's on a regular afternoon. You know what I mean? But if you want to, you know, take the professional side of it, I probably say yes, Chef Gina, because he nailed with the theme and the crown and all of it together.
This is a bit confusing. Let's wait and see the final answer in a bit.
So Matt, yours was quite avant-garde, deconstructed, dare I say. You know, it was sort of really, really out there, as like, you know, maybe somebody relaxed in their deck chair, sunbathing on the lawn, but represented as a bread and butter pudding. Yeah, I think, so that was, it got some interesting comments. Yes, everything, yes. Chef Ben, your presentation was beautiful. It was like Midsummer Night's Dream. And the texture of the pastry was something that we commented on a lot, and the baking in of the nuts gave it a different kind of crunch and a different kind of flavour. So it was beautiful, there was lots going on. I loved the zing of that raspberry coulis. It was beautiful and tasty, and also it was quite big, which I like about puddings. Chef Gina, your presentation was really dramatic. You know, we've got that gold foil, you've got the curve of the dark chocolate, the different layers, again, different textures. I thought it was going to be too sweet for my taste, and actually it wasn't, because that sharp bitterness of the dark chocolate just, it brought down the sweetness to a kind of really perfect sort of softly rounded flavour. And I thought the use of the crown, that was something that we all commented on. You'd really embraced that theme. So it was a difficult decision, quite finely balanced, I have to say. We weren't unanimous in this, but overall, presentation, taste, and theme and creativity, we decided in the end that the winner of the Platinum Jubilee Pudding Bake Off is Chef Gina.
Bravo!
Actually, the plan was to participate only, only participate and get the experience and something challenge.
So Gino is a very experienced pastry chef, so he was my biggest challenge today. Therefore, I did believe personally that he would win. However, I'm very pleased for him.
It's been a lot of fun. I think I've made two good friends in Gina and Ben. Congratulations to both of them, and really look forward to seeing them at the Queen's birthday party.
Actually, I was happy. Everyone was congratulating to me.
Thank you to all our wonderful judges.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you guys soon.
Yes.
And happy birthday to the Queen.
Absolutely.